You're watching Hurley Films.
What's up, everyone? This is Adam Carter with Hurley Films, and I'm here with Uncle Austin today. And I told you guys I'd make a video about this a few videos back because it's something that I see all the time on the internet, those Mr. Cool air conditioners. And Austin found this company called BlueRidge, and they send the same kind of thing, a same deal, a mini split, and we've got a bracket for it to be installed on outside. It literally comes with everything, all the way down to the cutoff box outside, all the cables, the wires, all of it. And it just comes on a pallet. Austin's was about 7 times the size.
Mine was a 3-ton, which is 36,000 BTU, and this one's...
Mine is, I think...
9,000.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
Because all I have to do is heat and cool this office space in here. Let me show you where it's gonna go. On this wall, and it'll run to the outside. This unit, compared to like a Mr. Cool one, the one that I bought, this one, at the time of this video, I think it was around $850 or $860. Nope, way off. Actually, it's around $600 plus shipping, which I think is actually free. Link in the description. Back to the video. So way cheaper comparatively.
The only difference is these don't come pre-charged like the Mr. Cool ones. The Mr. Cool ones you can just hook up, it's good to go. This one you have to have a professional, or if you want to tackle that, charge it yourself.
Or you have a buddy named Matt Aller, who's an HVAC guy, who'll come out and do it for you for super cheap, because old Matt Aller is a good guy. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of make a sort of tutorial. Austin's done this once on his, so he came over here to help me make sure I do this one right. But this one...
All my mistakes.
For once, Austin gets to learn from his mistake. I get to learn from Austin's mistakes, and he doesn't have to learn from mine. Look at that little tiny guy.
I guess I didn't need to cut the top off. Yeah. So mine came up to like here and was like here. It was fun.
Austin's was a big boy. So we're gonna get this done and get this installed. The first step we gotta do is we gotta get outside, and we have to put this bracket out there on the wall for the heat pump and condenser to set on. So let's get that part going first, and then we'll go to the next step.
Oh my gosh, this is one-hander. I almost passed up going on a ladder with mine. So both of them, all of it should come out on the right side. We need to take, this is your mountain bracket. Drain to, yeah, easy. Oh my gosh, one, they're both in one, okay. Okay, cool.
So Austin, like I said, got the big one, and he's bitter right now. Because he's heating and cooling this entire space. He's got a 30 by 50 barn dominium over there that they've done.
We can go show them later.
We can go show you later. All I have is a 12 by 15 office.
They haven't seen it since it's been painted in there.
Yeah, he's got paint, drywall. He's got to do his outlets. Like I said before, he probably is going to beat me because it's just on a smaller scale, and it's just gone a lot faster. That's one of the advantages of the barn dominium. Let's get this going. We actually changed our mind. We're not going to put the bracket up first. We're gonna put this unit up first so we know where it is on the wall, where it's gonna go out on the wall. Because if we put the bracket and then we put that and then we realize that we're off, then so.
I should have done it this way too.
Because Austin did it the other way, and now he knows. So now I know. This feels nice.
Don't judge me.
It's the life of building a house. That's the definition of it right there. We're going to drive over real quick to Austin's barn dominium because he has a long drill bit, and I have one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Oh, by the way, the pond filled up. Pipe is to the level of the water. that's what I've noticed. The biggest thing about building a house and doing it yourself, for the most part, is that when you move, you've lost all your tools. Everything's gone. Austin was over here building his shelves. Look at this.
Home Depot, I don't know where I got. Home Depot, they're on sale. This is what that's what we're looking for. Oh, ready? Right? Oh!
So Austin's is almost triple the size of the one that I have for ours. And he thought it was a good idea to try to do it by himself.
Hey, I did it though. Here.
Oh yeah. So substantially larger. So it kind of shows you've got a bunch of ranges. You've got the ones that can heat and cool an entire space that we're in right now, just like this.
This is 15 foot high. Now it has foam insulation. You guys know that already, but there's 15 in the peak, 12 on the side. This is, I think our living area is like 900 square feet. And we're not even putting anything in the bedrooms because this will just feed into there. Well, that's the plan at least. So. And then,
until they have to go take a shower in the 50-degree bathroom.
Yeah.
Now I got this drill bit. If you don't have one of these, it's a good idea to get one. Not only because you'll just have a really long drill bit, but when we're trying to do this, we want to make sure that we don't want to put the drain through and just drill through and then accidentally come out on a ridge like this. We want to make sure that we're hitting the center of one of these.
We'll take it and go at an angle. Big thing, go at an angle, do not go flat because your drain tube comes out. But we'll go in the middle. That way it pokes on the inside too, and then you just take a circular bit and go for it.
So then the hole saw finishes it off. So a super, super important thing, and you heard Austin say it at his house, very important to drill at an angle. Because if you don't, my friend Brian, he did this to his house. He had a studio that he built on the back, and the guy installed the drain line too flat, and he came back after the first day and water was pouring down the front of his wall because the drain pan had filled up too much. So you have to have this on an angle, and you have to make sure your tube's coming out on an angle, because if you don't, your inside of your house is going to get really wet, and potentially behind the wall where you don't even know it, and then it's even worse.
Action! Boom.
All right, we're marked now.
Now we hole saw from the inside.
Now we go with the hole saw, and we should have to only put a hole there and a hole here, and then dig the insulation out, theoretically. There's the insulation. So, we'll stress it one more time. Drill on an angle. Tube here fits.
Oh, butter.
Butter smooth. Then we'll go out and come back in on the other side.
Oh! Daylight. Hello?
Hello. So the next step.
This way?
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
That's level.
That's level.
That's not even close.
Oh, it was close.
No, it wasn't. Not even close.
Hold on, if the level's crooked, that was a problem.
Oh, okay. We've got the bracket up here now. Once you have the bracket,
We should probably make sure it fits right now.
we're going to do a test fit to make sure that it fits, because we wouldn't want to screw the entire bracket on and then realize we've made a giant mistake.
I didn't do that.
Again, I'm getting the benefit of mistakes that were made on past experiences. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. This was not a sponsored video for anybody who's wondering. This is something we bought and used on both of our houses, Austin's Barn Dominium and my shop / office. So they are really cool and have worked out really great so far. So just so you know. What we're doing right here is we're removing this cover. I don't even see how the cover detaches. Do you?
You just pull it off. There's hooks on the top.
Oh. Okay.
Come out.
Okay, let's try. So to take the cover off, you disconnect this here. And then also this is like the thermostat line, the temperature gauge line that runs in there. And then the cover pops off.
Yeah.
And then you hit yourself in the face with it.
Now on the bigger models, I had 5 screws, but on this one you just have one little hidden screw that's underneath the fan blade. Big
thing, you don't want to touch these at all. Otherwise it leads to this kind of stuff. And this is the first time we opened it and it's like that. So that's fun. That's the coil that actually runs the condenser stuff through it and all the heat and all that stuff. So you start damaging those and you got all kinds of fun to deal with.
Okay. 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 Oh!
Can you slide it to the left?
No. You want to check this is why it's good to take the cover off, because you can check your drain line mainly. Because your main freeze lines, or whatever they're called, ain't gonna get pinched.
You don't want to kink, and you want to make sure that is running downhill.
You don't even have a drain pan. Mine, see, the bigger ones have a big drain pan that go all the way down here.
Well, this one's built in, so it's up. This one's drain pan is up in here.
We're probably gonna need, if we can get lucky.
This is supposed to be a family-friendly channel.
Yeah, okay, that should be enough. I cut mine to go perfectly, but let's leave it like that until we get the outside. I guess you could just cut it out there then.
Yeah. Specifically for it, but we'll say it doesn't have it. So we got 1, 2, and 3, and these 3 colors will correspond with the 3 colors that go in there. And we've got brown, blue, black.
Oh, yours are fancy colors.
Okay, brown, blue, black, brown, blue, black, brown, blue, black.
And then those right ones.
That's what I thought. Normal colors.
So you just gotta make sure you do that.
So we'll just remember.
What is it, brown, blue, what?
Brown, blue, black. So we're gonna go
red.
Red for brown, green for blue, and black for black. Actually, it's got black and white in here.
Well, your greens are neutral, or your ground.
We'll make green the ground like normal, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, white, black, red. I love wire strippers. I don't have mine. They're in the bucket right over there, but the bucket's over there, and I'm right here. The right tool makes everything easier.
This is a really good video. Oh yeah!
Golly! Leave a little down in there for some slack.
Oh, I can't go any higher.
Like I was telling Austin, this little scaffold is just tall enough to be worthless. It's not tall enough for this. In some situations, it's too tall for whatever else you're doing. So they make a version of this, a later version of this, that has adjustable legs. That's the one that you want to get. Don't get this one, because this one sucks. We have everything on this side's done, except for these last 3 screws that we're going to put in. And then we're going to go outside, mount the bracket that this sits on, and then we'll be finished until our buddy Matt Aller comes out here and charges it for us. Which he's coming out here to do Austin's this weekend. That's why I'm doing this now. Because while he's out here, he can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Beautiful.
The coolant and the power and all the things come in on this side. So we need to mount it over here. We've got this bracket, and what we're gonna simply do is install it kind of under the apron rail. I've already drilled one of the holes right here. And then this bracket is just like a French cleat style. So the brackets just sit on here, and it's just kind of a friction fit with the actual unit itself. I feel like I have a Tool TV show now. That's what this feels like. Well, Tim. Let us know what you think about this project so far. If this stuff is things that you like, then let me know, because I mean, there's plenty of things that we're installing and working on all the time, and sometimes doing the vlog thing just gets a little mundane, so it's kind of fun to mix it up every now and then with these how-to videos and product review thing, kind of this stuff. So if this is stuff you like, let me know down in the comments below, just because if you don't like it, I mean, I don't want to make content that you guys don't like. I mean, that's kind of silly. But this BlueRidge unit was, like I said, around 600 bucks. So we're talking good savings when it comes to its competitor. And I know I mentioned before that I was hoping that I could be able to use this to kind of heat and cool the shop as well. And just to let you know, it works really, really well. The remote has this button called Turbo, and so I can direct the vents basically right out the door. And I got the shop up to 65 degrees the other day. It was awesome. So that is it, minus my friend Matt coming and hooking it up. Austin has a, I don't know what other word to use. It's like a track that goes from here down that kind of covers it. And I think I'm going to look on Amazon and see if I can get one of those as well, because it kind of does make it look a lot cleaner than just, you know, your normal run-of-the-mill black foam pipes coming out. But this one's going to be great. This is going to actually heat and cool my office, and it probably could actually apply a little bit of heat or a little bit of cooling to the entire shop itself, as long as I leave my office door open and maybe put a fan that like blows the air out or something. But super simple task. That took us, my camera died right at the end, so I had to go charge a battery. But I mean, nothing else really happened other than like I put a few screws in. So that only took us an hour and a half, and that was with 2 guys. So by yourself, maybe 3 hours. It was not a hard project. And super cheap, super easy. The only thing, like we said, you have to do is you have to get an AC professional to come out and charge the unit for you. It's actually not too bad in here. This is why we can't have nice things, Matt.
No joke.
And Matt's out here, and he just charged the AC, and now we're pushing buttons on the remote to see if something happens. What are you doing here?
Setting the temperature.
It's glowing. That's a good thing. So how long does this take?
About a minute.
1, 2. Ooh, that's warm. You did good, Matt.
Thanks.
Did good. I told Matt the story about being up in the attic by myself, being afraid that I was going to burn myself down. And he told me that I did an excellent job and that I did it probably better than he could. So.
That's right. You didn't die, so you did it right.
Didn't die. But this is Matt. He's about to go be a cop for Oklahoma City. So he's about to go to, what do they call it? What's the official term of the school?
The academy.
The academy. He's about to go to the academy. So say a prayer for Matt because he's got a long road. But he still has his heat and air company, and I'll put it down in the description below in case you want to take more time away from him. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's it for now. All the links to everything are down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all of the good things. Hit the bell, you know, all that. We'll see you guys on the next video.